Online race match. Fighting ground. Online race match. Jamie, Akuma, Ed, Luke, Ryu. Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Charges in with authority. No good up high. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first, they have a big advantage here. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. What's the play here? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. This is a huge chance to make him feel it. Life lead opens up. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 chases them down. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff.
Round 2.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. This round is so important. You can down to the wire.
My turn.
Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. They break things off to take a quick breather. Trying to read each other here? Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Decides to meet them in the... Oh, what's this? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Both fighters planning something? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Sonic boom. Player 1 is dangerously close to running out of drive. Jumps solid anti-air. Shows immediate, gotta do better than that. Picks the air throw. What now? Will they gamble something here on a drive move? Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. They are not getting close to each other. They are absolutely wailing on each other. All the throw connects. Lots of distance here. Who's baiting who? Wraps it up with a throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. They are letting it fly, but it adds a bit of OD spice. Jumps up, barely blocks the jump in. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player, the drive impact doesn't work. Medium kick. Burnout activates. Player 2 finds the target. They're taking a step, knocks them out of the air. Player 1, no! Stunned off the wall! Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that space. Drive impact misses. Both sides getting ready. A jump, solid anti-air. Nothing stops this train. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Crossfire never stop locked on. God's telling you to retire. Go home and be a family man. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. It is over. Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Zangief.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Show me. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Goes for the command grab. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? That drive impact is blocked. Throws out a projectile. Time's the only thing moving here. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Sticks the combo. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to target lock and scoop. Cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. This fight is just underway. What brushes that off and keeps going? Looking to plan him with a pile drive. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Zones with the fireball. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Super arts on deck for both fighters. Hold your breath. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Lighting up the skies with Kagura no Mai. Throws a beefy Kachosa. Springs forward with the drive rush. Gets carried to the corner. Impact squat. Keeping them away. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Opts for the critical art. Gets the critical art. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. One player is in burnout state. Is it time to end this? Live coming in for the meet and greet. Will they go all in past the flatline zone? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Both fighters are raring to go. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Looking for a chance. Throws a beefy Kachosen. Impact squat. Hits him with a stopping block. Reach out and hug him. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Hits a forward rush. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Sets up with the jump in. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Will this be enough to kill? Couldn't finish them off. And banks it on the fireball. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for him. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Brushes off the impact. Feeling out the spacing. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Deftly shuts out the jumping. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Takes up, capitalizes on every mistake, and picks up the perfect KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Brushes that off and keeps going. Looking to plan them with a pile driver. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their... The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Target locked and scoop. Knockdown and... Blocks the impact. Was hungry for the grab. Not much life left, but their drive usage makes it. Drive impact misses. It whiffs. They're wide open. Live turning it up to an 11. Will this super art do anything? Goes for the jackhammer off the stack. Combo finishes it. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The Big Bang Kachosen comes out. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. The match just started. It's Menu digs in deep to get that drive in. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Dash! That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Risky play, but it pays off. Taking chunks out of each other here. Finds the target. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Impact squat. There's the burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player sets up with the jump in. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Out of Sakura hit. Mine's gonna show you just why they call her the alluring Kunoichi. Ippon Ichi. Notice the overhead deny. Ugh, their big fist time to bust this out. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Pretty guts to pull that off. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Checks for the projectile. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Player 2 has the life lead. All right. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. That drive impact doesn't get through. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Decides to meet them in the air. Can't tech the throw. Life lead opens up. Player 2 KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Shoots off a fireball up close. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Time's the only thing moving here. Throws a beefy Kachose. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? Hits them with a stop and pop. Max, the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Getting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mai. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Barely blocks the jump in. Their spacing is so on point right now. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Were they baiting them into that? Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in.
Terry. JP. Lily. Jamie. Manon. Kimberly. Uri. Honda. Uri. Honda.
Challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Good anti-air. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. The drive impact net them a sweet punishment. What's the play here? Slows them down. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Down to the wire. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Takes the chip. Will this super art connect? That's some big juicy damage on that counter. KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Smart throw, that'll do. Oh, burnout triggered. Player one can build off this lead. Smart play with a throw. Player two has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Jumps? Medium kick hits. Knockdown and... Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners. Player two took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Player one, hold your breath. There's a punish count. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. The grab misses. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Absorbed down to the wire. Life lead opens up. Taking stock. Time's the only thing moving here. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Things are slow going right now. Oicho! Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Fires a power wave! They return to center stage. Smart play. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Digs in deep to get that drive in. That combo did decent damage. Flushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 can't use any driving, ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. Scrapping it out up close. Are we gonna see a comeback? Closes it out! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Off for the quick burn. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation, flushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Absolutely relentless. Ooh, what a smart blow. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Oh, now that is a punish. Throw is denied. What a read. Taps him on the toe. Player 2 goal, putting the cherry on top. Ultimate killer head grab. Carried to the court. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Nope. No! Stand off the wall! Terry pumping like a wolf and doing some things. With purpose. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Walls flat into the guard break. I can't. Are you kidding me? Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback. Jumps up. Ooh, what a smart throw. Still plenty of time left. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. The move whiffs, and they get nailed with a punch counter. Solid combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The jump in is denied. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Knockdown. Holds out with the block. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Gets the combo. Big throws. They exchange blows. Genius read. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Going on the offensive? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Hits them with a stop and pop. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Burnout activates. A quick breather. The impact squat. A jump? Crowns them from above. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Anything left? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Oicho. uses their drive to maximize their damage. Player 1 with the lead. Totsugeki to the face. Nothing stops this train. Getting up close and personal. Super art to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Still alive? Still alive? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out!
Honda.
Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Can't tech the throw, takes a trip. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full Oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. Going in, player 1 will have to fight back here without any drive. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Knockdown and they are one move away from the win. Experience, you see that? Slips through the opening for the KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Hits them with a stop and pop. Manages to block the jump-in attack. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped. Uses the gauge for a super art. Get ready, because it's time for the final bout. Cashes out the meter to get a ringside seat. Knockdown and player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Blocks the impact. Player 2 is working with a better hit going on the offensive. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Oh, burnout trigger. KO. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. All right. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They can open up the jump and a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Neither of them willing to back off here. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Where is their opening? Snipes them out the air. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Good old slaps. Knockdown and player 1 chases them down. 100-hand slap. Ooh. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Jumps. Blocks the impact. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burnout trigger. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Ooh, let's go. Barely blocks the jump in. Impact squat. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Sets up with the jump in. Life leader comes off the tank and scores the win. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Blocks it. Going on the offensive? Hits them with a stop and block. Good old slaps. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Solid anti-air. Scrambling here to avoid that corner. The throw is denied. Impact counter. Ooh, that's so sick. Yes, sir. Bends the meter and breaks the seal. Time for shenanigans. Jumps. Right show. Both sides getting ready. The overhead denied. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where it connects with the throw. Noticeable life lead is a gotta do better than that. Rushes in. They gotta chisels him down. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Decides to go in with the target combo. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Opts for the throw. Player 1 with the life lead. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Well aware of the life and meters. Really good decision making. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Flushes that off and keeps going. Underhand slap. Very slick with the combo. Side switch in the corner. Player 1 can build off this lead. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning and experiencing burnout. Not much life left, but their drive usage makes, oh my god, in there! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. Impact squash. That's a counter. Connects with the throw. Hits him with a stop and pop. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Turning it right up with a super. The final bout is about to start. You don't step in the ring with Honda and expect to walk away. They're hurt. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Amazing. What are they gonna do? Rushes in. No lapse in judgment goes unpunished.
Honda wins.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Got their eye on the air. Trying to read each other here? Coming through. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Close them. What's next? Knockdown. Reads them. Medium kick hits. Heats it up with a combo into super. Spin drive smasher assault. What's coming next? Wait, burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Good old slap. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the throw. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Uses the gauge for a super art. Get ready, because it's time for the final bout. Cashes out the meter to get a ringside seat. Oh wow, look at the damage that did. Fantastic work with that combo. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation, charges forward. They just won't stop switching sides. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Yes! Drive impact for the win. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Get into the ring. Round one.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Trips them up. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. That drive impact doesn't get through. What are they thinking here? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Punching hand slap. Gets the combo. Flies in with the headbutt. Player 1 will look, ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Adamant flame. Going in. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over. Charges forward. Good old looking to impress with this super. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. They block the overhead and... Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Down to the wire. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Oh, talk about overextending. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Combo with the target combo. Takes a trip. Fireball from very long. What's next here? This picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They pile Poicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Blocks the impact. This may be it. Their spacing is flushed that off and keeps going. They return to center stage. Player 1, burnout activates. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with charges forward. Big time whip! Looking for a chance. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. They're going for the super art. Hit experiencing burnout. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Down to the wire. Picture perfect punish counter. The combo's there. Throws him down. Lots of aggression from both sides. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Knockdown. Can't tech the throw. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Sticks the combo. Life lead opens up. Takes a trip. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Brushes off the impact. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Going on the offensive? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Down to the wire. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Long-range fireball to break the silence. A quick breather. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Bolt brushes that off and keeps going. Baits out the attack and gets the punish count. It's a good spot to use the super. Spans all 3 bars to give him one of my hardest love taps. Take a sip. Going in, willing to risk it for the overdrive. Opts for the critical art. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Chisels him down. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Sumo smash! The impact doesn't do anything. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters burn out. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 charges forward. Gotta be careful. Oh my god, they just choked it up. There's the drive impact. Player 1 is on the brink of this. Ooh, what a smart blow. Amazing. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. Baron wall splat into the guard break. Wow, reads the counterattack. Flatlines him. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now. Did you know it's Ken's birthday? His heart and fists are always burning, but he's bound to bring the extra heat today. No good up high. Goes for the throw. Gets a good read on their opponent. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Opts for the throw. Trips him up. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Not much drive to work with at the moment. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there? Spins, Triple Jinrai hits. Good damage option there. Knockdown. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Spending that drive gauge. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Box him with a target combo. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. 100-hand slap. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Burns all three for the final bout. I hope they've got a stretcher on standby. Damn it. Looking for a chance. Rushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Smart play with the throw. Blocks it. Player 2 will look to apply connects with the throw. An excellent block. Big throw. All the throw connects. Crowns him from above. Okay, here we go. Dangerous range here. Shoots their shot. Attacks them on the throw. Nothing. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Sit down and shut up. That was the highest if I've ever seen. That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in a fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps up, hits them with a stop and pop. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 has the life lead. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. So it looks like our fighters are taking a breather. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing, Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Knockdown. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Impact's a no-go. Just out of range for that throw. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can it and whiffs? They're wide open. Going in. Crowns them from above. All whip and no throw. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Russian flatlines them.